Looks like they're going to play the run again.
Yep. Wait's good.
Yep.
Good.
Whoa.
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 Yes.
Yep.
No.
One more.
Strike.
They've
Strike.
already
Strike.
made one run back. Hey, why not make two? Wow, and they'll leave it almost totally underneath. Once again, here's Brian.
Vic, we know that Mike is a Manitoba guy, but he has said multiple times, no matter what happens tonight, this is arguably one of the highlights of his career, representing Saskatchewan and obviously this province and the support that he's received. It's also special to have his family here, and we chatted with Don McEwen earlier today. And the one thing that Mike did, and Don shared with us, before this even started, he actually wrote a little note for himself, and it was really cool. A lot of the things he's playing for today: teammates, team support, family, friends. My dad, rest in peace. Ashley, rest in peace. And Ashley's a dear friend to both Don and Mike, who they lost recently, and she would be upstairs looking down and said she would love this moment. The one that stands out that I liked: every kid that dreams of throwing with an ugly corn broom, the Fort Rouge Curling Club, Saskatchewan, and myself. So he's been so thrilled. He couldn't believe the support that he's getting from this province. And if you want to talk about, Vic, maybe one last piece of karma, Don's first ever Scotties championship was in this building, Regina, 2008.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah. They're good.
Yeah, he's the adopted son for sure. No doubt about it. And as we've documented over the course of the week, he was in a very dark place a few years ago. Didn't even know if he was going to be playing anymore. He didn't like the game, fell out of love with the game, and ended up going to Ontario last year and finding himself getting better all the time. And now here he's just reveling in this Saskatchewan atmosphere and trying to win, as we say, the first since Folk back in 1980.
14.75. Yeah, 14 and a half is okay. Even the tee right now.
Okay. Brian?
Okay. Yeah.
It's by his heart. It's in his jacket. And it's pretty special stuff here in Saskatchewan, and that note and what it means to him.
I think it's good fun. I think you gotta go, actually. You gotta go. We're only top house here.
You look at
probably tight guard.
Mike Joanne in a couple of years that didn't go his way. Then there's this pecking order with our system in Canada.
That's a good scrub, boys.
If you want to skip the highest level, you need a great third, a great second, great lead, and you can't always get them together. They could be with somebody else, some other teammate. Like if you lived in Newfoundland, who do you get to rival Brad? So now that Mike's found the formula here, he's got 4 great players, and they believe in him.
Clean. That's good. Split center, and you're good.
And as we said earlier, Joe, it's hard to believe as we go up and down the ice now that it actually all started with Zoom interviews. They had a Zoom interview with Mike and John Epping, reaching out to potential skips. As Colton Flash said, look, I want to win, and I'll drop back. I'll do whatever it takes. And after the interview, they signed up with Mike McEwen.
Clean that.
This is, in my opinion, a dream start for Mike. He gets a draw, first end, no pressure whatsoever.
Top 4, top 8.
He said, though, those 2 shots, when he scored the 3s
14-7
on Botcher in 3 and 7, 2 of the bigger shots, obviously, he said, I couldn't control my emotion, and we saw it on the ice. But that control, that emotion,
14-7, a bit of a scrub.
don't you think he's going to have to control a little bit of that tonight?
Not necessarily, Vic, because he just played one of the best games of his life with the emotion coming out. It's what happens after. He can't show that kind of emotion in between his shots if he still has a rock to throw, because I bet it took a few minutes to come down after that. But you get about 90 seconds in between the ends. And Mike has been in big pressure situations before. He knows his body really well. You see his deliberate pre-shot routine. He knows what he needs to do to get himself in that ideal performance state. And part of that is being emotional and being him. And we've seen it all week.
Game down.
And we've often compared shooters, throwers to biathletes. You know, the guys, the skiers and the shooters.
Sure.
And McEwen does in this moment right here. This is all about getting that heart rate down.
we forget he stood on his head to beat Brad Gushue at the Olympic trials in the semifinal.
One shot away from going to the
Yep.
to the Olympics.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. Good. Yep. Clean. Right there. I put a good set on it. Still got there. Good throw. Nice.
Great information. So he's saying I was maybe a little in out on my release and it curled up to where we wanted it. So
it's
there's,
curled a ton, and mine in practice curled a ton. So
by definition, a bit of curl here. Flash rolled out on the inside, only hit a quarter rock.
It's again taking the game to another level, because even on a shot which you think is relatively simple or easy, there's always the debrief, Joe. Even that, just let me know, was it? So Justin, I'll be prepared for the next time.
Learning from every shot.
Looking for the blank. And away it goes. A blank on the board here in the first. It is the final of the Montana's Brier. As we look across the 4 sheets of play that were in use from the opening draw a week ago Friday through Thursday. And the round robin, now we're down to just 1 and just 2 teams remain from the 18 that started. Welcome back on this Sunday evening to Regina. And our final of the Montana's Brier. Blank on the board, you can see that. So the last draw, once again, the hammer belongs to Canada's Gushue playing the Yellowstone.
top 4.
Hey, line's good.
Looks like Team Nucci's trying to keep that first come around as high as possible.
Fight in the 4.
Yep,
Beautiful angle freeze by
Curl line.
Team Saskatchewan there. And maybe even kick the yellow out in the open a bit.
Hard line. Go, 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 go.
Jeff Walker.
Okay, whoa.
They can't sneak it, and it'll spin and roll in to sit the 2 with last rock.
That's diving.
So what's your thought then? What's your
That's-
reasoning for leaving them high like that?
Keeps the 4 foot open. So being half in the 8 foot, we see that Saskatchewan's frozen, but they're only in the 12 foot. So it's easy for Gushue to sit 2. I thought he might even go to the wing there. He could have been, side 8 foot and have lots of space. They wanted to come around, just wrecked.
Yeah, I agree with you because now those are staggered. If Saskatchewan never gets behind them, it's going to be a chore.
Okay, good. Yep, good.
You heard Brad say not enough ice, and if you haven't been with us, this sheet C outturn coming home curls.
And
Curls
curl
more
it
than
does. And they'll get to shot rock, sit right there. So the Marsh brothers at the head, Daniel and Kevin at the lead position. Second, Kevin will go into the house if you're just joining us for the first time. He will hold the brush for Mike McEwen.
Yeah. They seem to be able to hold that one a little bit better.
And always just within your peripheral vision are the trophies and medals.
Whoa.
Not heavy.
It's good. Whoa. Curl. Needs a curl. Whoa, straight.
Whoa!
Straight. Roll it, Jeff. Roll it right up to the wing.
And try to roll it away now, and they do.
Spin. That's a good weight, I think.
The weight was good.
Looked harder than Brad's last.
You still like the roll to the 4 foot?
Well, we're second shot though, so we don't need.
Sorry?
Isn't the draw easy?
You like the hit and roll off of that one still? You can. It's third shot.
Yeah.
I'm wondering about right here.
Loop it. Right?
Leave it though. He makes a run. All of a
He's
sudden,
gonna-
it's pretty long.
Okay.
You like
guys
the roll?
like the hit and roll, Mike?
I like the hit and roll, I think. Sure. Okay, you're throwing. Control.
It's easier to come around here and place the rock perfectly behind the stagger. They make a good point, though. You start ignoring Team Canada rocks in the house, all of a sudden they're on the scoreboard.
Good.
And the other thing too,
It's good.
Ross, Team Canada could also use it, come off it to maybe get the
That's
shot rock,
just it.
right?
And I'm looking at your key, risk management. It would be dangerous to draw there.
And are they going to get there? Well, they get close.
Go. Hard.
Any thinner, that's locked under.
Got under enough, though. I don't think Canada can get to the inside. They have to flop open.
Yeah, that seems to be the indication.
That's a little less. Whoa. Good weight.
E.J. Harden.
Jeff!
Whoa. All right, Jeff, you gotta go.
Jeff Walker.
Go, Jeff. Gotta go. Gotta go to stick. Okay.
And he will not stick as it spills. And so they got a free try here.
There's like a 14.5 positive flash, I think.
Yep. I got 14-4 in Jess, and it just touched, so.
Yeah.
Should be good here.
Yep.
He's giving you lots of ice. Yeah.
Go the butt.
Colton Flash in a 7th Brier throwing the 3rd stones, a winner
Yeah, a little bit
with
hot.
Kevin Cooey in 19.
Close though.
Then came home to
T-line,
skip, went
right
8-4 in 22. And just said, look, we're not good enough. We'll have to go out and find somebody, and they found Mike McEwen.
This will hook in here. Top 12 in.
No, it's deep. Sit down.
And yes, deep it goes. Back edge of the 4.
Shot. I just saw it nose diving.
You get that?
Yeah, 14.5. Top 4.
Okay.
Top 4.
Wanted that a lot higher, but it
Yeah, no.
eliminates the yellow for now.
A few in a row now, it may not be as crazy,
Yeah.
but
it's
feel like
all
it's
at
gonna curl.
15, hey? Like,
Yeah.
to top
Yeah,
4?
14.5 back.
pretty
back
good.
8. So. There.
Felt there.
Wait, don't we, guys?
Felt there each.
We're okay.
Easy.
Wait, don't wait.
Mark Nichols.
Top four, top one. Top one. Looks here, guys.
No,
All you guys, all you. Line's
top
good.
four.
You got room. Top button.
So it's all you, Harden and Walker.
That's it.
Curl. Curl. Don't need to. It's heavy though.
It's going to be fine. Here goes Walker. Top four is where they wanted it, underneath, and some late finish, and they'll get it to top button. But it's still maybe showing half a stone.
Wait.
Shot.
Yep, think top four.
Queued up on that back one. McEwen can't risk trying to hit it. It should jam. So trying to shrink the scoring area here. Same shot flashed just through, 4 feet lighter.
Top eight, top
Whoa,
four.
has to get to the inside of it here.
Whoa!
Wait's careful.
Play the line. Play the weight. Play the weight.
You gotta go for weight.
Okay, go ahead. Line's good.
Gotta go for weight.
Okay, go ahead. Get behind it. Straight, 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 straight.
So Daniel and Kevin.
Pretty good. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Easy, Kevin.
Lock it on.
Daniel,
Lock it on.
left,
Lock
Kevin
it on.
right. Here they go. Lock it on, fellas. And they'll get close. So, you look at the finish. I thought that was going to die, and it's just skidded up to the face.
Brilliant judgment.
It's so easy to oversweep those once you get going.
Yeah.
Gotta go for weight.
Yeah, you can't rack and roll open.
A few rocks down this path. It's lightning fast.
Lock it on.
Always looking up,
Yeah,
always
lock it on.
reassessing.
Yeah, lock it on. Whoa, 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 whoa.
You can go there.
Yeah.
Yeah, what
You
does he do?
prefer that?
Probably runs it in.
Okay. I think that's right.
I like this.
I think this is the shot.
Well, at this point, don't you have to, if you're Guju, you've got one, be very happy with it and move on if you can.
Yeah, room length is good.
Yeah, and they're going to guard the situation on the center line, but if it stays as is, I still think Brad can draw in there for a second point.
Yes.
There's some of the buttons available.
Yep.
A little higher in the broom length. Okay. Just past half.
You have room right now.
Just
Needs a
past half.
curl,
That.
switch.
Needs a
Switch.
curl. Pretty high. Clean.
Halfway.
Just clean. Clean. Just half.
Curl.
Yep. Yep. Montana. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, good shot.
Throw.
He seemed to indicate he wanted a little tighter than that.
Yeah, maybe top 12-ish, but that was the way to miss it.
Yeah, you know what? That's probably a better shot.
Just,
He can come
and
here.
he's gonna go there. Like, can you
I like this. Sure. Think so.
get to lock it down in there?
When you give a side of red, then you can't make the yellow.
Right? Yep.
Could you, Russ, that yellow that's showing there on the intern side, just top edge?
Yep.
Late it
Is
will.
there an angle raise? I know you're raising theirs, but you angle back to the red, spill the yellow, might sit too, don't you think, or not?
For Mike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess if he got it really, really thin with speed, he could hit it right in the North Pole there. You probably could.
Get it right beside it.
But that's why this is more of a setup shot, because if he can get this partly open, he's got them both ways.
Right? Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. I-14.
Okay.
Okay, line's good.
Skip Stone's here
Top
in
eight.
the
Wait for
second
top
after that
four.
blanket
Top eight.
one.
Wait for top four.
Mike
then.
McEwen.
Line's good. Line's good.
Pretty good.
Line's good. Get a little tight.
Keep going. Gotta go.
In here, Bolton Flash, gotta go.
Line's great.
Daniel's with him, Kevin's in the house.
Right beside the yellow. Hard.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Right beside the yellow, and I don't quite get there.
Shot, Mike.
Wait.
That's really good. You can't make the yellow slash anymore. Shot, Mike.
Gotta go.
15-2. Line's great.
Gotta go.
Right beside the yellow.
Just a half an inch farther than he could raise that one right towards our angle.
Get there or there.
Okay. What do you think speed here?
I think it's.
Yeah, we could come to this
Yeah.
and be second.
Okay.
Jeff, we can come to that and be second.
Okay. How much slower is it going to be with this sitting?
Come to that me second.
You can come to it.
3-4 feet.
Basically, just trying to be
Yeah.
splitting feet.
Well, that's a.
Just don't
What do
pick
you
the
always
one
say
up
when
with
it's
the yellow.
ice has been sitting along?
much
It gets a
slower
little
is this gonna be
stale.
for
So they
this
haven't
for
played
half an
this intern side very much.
So we're thinking this is like a low 14.
Yeah, they had the pregame practice to warm up the ice, but of course they didn't play this side in the first end. So first on the path, usually you need a little extra. The question is always how much extra.
Right.
They would have picked up on that throughout the week to make an educated guess.
So it might even be a
So a couple out turns, but not nearly this wide in the last end.
yes. Yeah.
You have to remember though, as the thrower, a little bit light here is okay. You could always promote it on your next.
Back
We're there
four.
right now. Line's
Guju
good.
first.
Room. Back four.
As Nichols says, they can play down
Line,
to the
guys. Line's good.
Saskatchewan Stone back edge
Back
of
four.
the 4 and B second shot.
Back four.
Now they need to
Gotta
help it
go for
over
weight.
though.
Line's good. Yep.
Line's good. Put it on
Tee.
the tee. Line's great.
Back
Yep.
tee.
Oh, you got it by. Yeah,
back
they
tee.
do. Look at that. Are you going to come right down to it? Yes, they will. Look at that.
Really good spot.
To sit 2.
I was worried about switching because I saw the way my draws right
It's a
now.
really good spot, Brad.
Very nice.
Hey guys, line's good.
Really well managed too. The brushes stay down the whole way down the sheet, knowing that there's some fresh pebble.
Gotta
Didn't
go
want to
for weight.
lose this one.
Yep.
Line's good. Put it on
Tee.
the tee. Line's great.
Back
Yep.
tee.
Gotta go.
Back tee. Sit. Sit. That's good.
Wow, they didn't get by that stone by very much. Top edge.
No, they didn't. They thought it was heavy, and they're lucky it thought it was heavy because it barely got by. You could get it in there. Because of that rock, this red goes straight back. The yellow's gone.
I think it's this one. You're always making contact.
But Brad, because he's so close to the button with that intern draw, will still be shot rock.
Get this guy out of here.
Brad's curled another inch and a half.
Border kind of thing.
There would have been a raise yellow double, but he put it in a perfect spot.
Sounds good, bud.
Maybe a bit of bite here.
Yeah,
early.
it's still a little fresh.
I like this.
Even if this is made, Brad will have the same path for his last.
The other problem for McEwen is it doesn't look like he's throwing it super hard, so
What kind of weight were you thinking?
the yellow Canada rock could kick out in the open.
I think I'd like to see just a hair less.
Yeah, it looks like.
So tightening up the room just a little bit. Final stone coming up now for Mike McEwen. Right now, Team Canada is sitting 2.
Yep. Nope.
Whoa, whoa.
Nothing yet. Here they go.
Yeah.
Here they go. Here they go. Flash. Look out. Here comes that guard. In a hurry. Oh, we got it. And look at this. So they get rid of one, but you're right. That stone, that first draw is still the shot stone.
A little high side. If you get.
Man, that jumped, eh? Oh,
I heard Mike say when he was putting the broom down, it's the first in this line, it might have some bite, and did it ever?
that's right, because he threw that so hard you didn't expect. I didn't expect it to curl that quickly.
Yeah, swept it. Yep. I think if I give you the same out of the hand, it's probably okay.
Nice shot, Mike.
This is where Team Gushue really excels, in my opinion.
that's
This is
max.
Brad's favorite shot, the intern draw. They guessed right in a fresh path, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah. I figured I'd throw hard, so.
Now they know.
Still appreciate that all these years. Nichols turns around and says, nice shot to McEwen. I can't imagine that catcher saying, nice grand slam you just hit there. Here we go. Draw for a couple here in the second.
Line's good.
Gushue
Wait only,
made
guys.
a
Tee.
Line's good.
pretty one with his first.
Running
Walker
more than the
again.
last one. EJ's in, EJ.
It's all up to him on that right-hand side. E.J. Harding, can you cut this over now?
Weight's good. Tee.
Cut it over.
Really got to curl.
Really got to get it in there now.
Keep
Cut it
going.
over. You going to get there?
You're good.
boy.
Great shot.
Oh, he
Nice work,
is.
boys.
That's 2 honeys. Gushue on the board first with a couple. Newfoundland Labrador with a chance to put a tray on the board.
Not heavy, Brett.
Is this where they're going to miss Walker? Yes, here comes Zipper. You can't give up this opportunity here. You need more than full.
Yep.
Mark Nichols, one coming over, and he's got it.
Yep. Hard.
Trying to blow this up, blow it up. And he moved it. Yes, hard enough. They're going to have to pick this out.
Clean! Whoa! Clean!
Pick it
Whoa!
out.
Curl!
Get loud, get loud. It's gone. The chance to win his first Brier title.
Doesn't look heavy.
It's getting frosty. Full 8 is what you need. Full 8 is what you need to become the Canadian curling champions. Well, and since then, but you know, first of all, we got introduced to him in 06 as the Olympic champion, then follows up in 22 with the bronze medal. But yeah, look at the Brier titles that he's had. One world championship, all those silvers, Brad Gushue. And so that's why we say he knows exactly what Mike McEwen, the situation he's in here, playing in the Brier and playing in his home province. He hails, of course, from the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. Welcome back on this Sunday night. So Gushue puts 2 on the board, 2 very nice draws. And so here in the third, first time in the game, McEwen, Saskatchewan. They will have the last rock. They have the hammer playing the Redstones.
They've got one buried right off the get-go here. Corner guard perfectly buried.
Oh,
You can
so
also easily like jam it, but just by just missing it. But
Okay. Just stay. Let's just play the hit and roll it firm on the top one. Yeah. Firm.
if you haven't been with us, this is almost
Is it gonna curl in here?
Firm weight. Make the roll.
Is it gonna come up with firm?
Yes. Little curl hair.
if there is a Saskatchewan playbook, it's this. They always go to the wings.
Yeah, first time, first around. Yep. Yeah, and then the hitting ability, it's this entire team is I think the reason.
Really gotta go. Hard. Really gotta go, Dan. Hard.
Kevin Marsh, Dan, brother, and puts it right through.
Just wasn't a good throw.
Or run it and roll it.
Want to guard it again? I think it's guard or run.
Yeah.
I don't hate this either if you want to try. We could probably kill 2 with 1 stone.
Yeah, you could do both. You either run it back to try to get rid of the buried rock, or you guard.
It's a little low.
2-point lead. You might get both here. Run it back, try to miss it on the center line side, and with the power of EJ Harney, he might roll to the center and make a guard of this thing anyways.
Whoa, curl. Whoa. Straight. Good.
Got it.
Get under.
And underneath. Get in under it. Stone, listen.
Good call, Brad.
Came up at the end though. Shot.
And the shooter stays out there covering the edge of the 8.
They're going to go after the tight guard here, try to play a soft weight hit, roll onto the rings behind the corner guard that was left.
Yep. It's good. Hard.
It's tricky to hold it here if it goes early.
And it is. Here comes that center guard. Can they get it by that one? Yes, but can they get this one? No. They'll push that through and then roll it over to cover the edge of the 4.
Good throw.
I don't think we want to choke this one off here.
Okay.
Let's keep it open.
Yeah.
Leave it open. Fight
Is this ever an out-turn shot? No.
Not unless you want to go high.
No, that's fine.
I think the weight here is good.
I think the speed's pretty close. It's a little
no,
slow.
No, but I'm getting like 15-2 on theirs
Okay.
coming back this way.
If I give you the same as my second one, my guard last time, do you think that's okay?
Where did that one end up?
Halfway, just past?
Yeah.
That should be close.
I liked what Mike McEwen did there, because on the first by Kevin Marsh, he just said that's a bad throw.
Yeah.
And then on this one, he came back
A little bit early, Jeff.
as a
pass
coach or a
half.
manager
Right,
would do and say,
halfway.
that's better.
Keep it up
Just to,
there.
pump the tires a
Keep
little
it out
bit.
there, line
That was
tight.
much better.
Keep it out there.
High.
Halfway. Okay, we're over curling. Whoa.
We go again, Joanne. Every game we've had in the sheet, you rarely see anything under curl.
End up staggering here a bit.
Sit.
Okay.
Mind you, it's good enough.
Make this double. Make this double, right?
But we still heard a big arg. Why, Joe? What do you think? And what was he upset about, or what didn't he like?
He wanted it tighter to the rings, and he didn't want it to overlap. He wanted it to be accessible if a slash is made by Team McEwen. Just a little higher and a little too much curl than they wanted.
Yep.
Hard.
Colton Flash, the
Hard.
Yep. Keep going.
native
Oh,
of Bigger,
good.
Saskatchewan,
Yep,
the home of the legendary Sandra Schmerler.
Good shot.
What's the sign say when you drive into town? New York is big, but this is bigger.
You got options, right?
I think you try to roll in front.
Okay. Thinking
Through
here.
the in here if you want to throw it.
No, I like this. Okay. You should be able to hold this, hey?
Yep.
A lot of respect for Team Saskatchewan's hitting ability here from Brad Gushu. You could just guard shot rock again, keep the pressure on, but they know that angle run is coming, and if they stick it, then they'd be behind cover. So try to hit and roll there.
Hard. Whoa. Hard, EJ. Whoa. Hard. Hard. Throw it on, Jeff. Go, 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 go.
And
Whoa,
look
whoa,
at
whoa,
that.
whoa, 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 now, whoa, now. Good.
How lovely. Really. The controlled weight.
Good weight.
Nice sweep.
I got 10-4. Good weight.
Take a little,
A
another
little
rock.
further, yeah. Jumped off a little bit more than I thought it would.
Jeff said he got 10-4.
Okay. Well, I know. I'm
In
not
turn,
saying-
thick half. I don't mind the out. If you like the in, I'm good with it.
This is where
I
I
do.
did out that other double last game. It ran really nice.
Difference in turns means what, Russ?
Well, the intern, you'll have to hit it a hair thicker, but you'll get that gear effect, and it'll spin off because it's spinning in the same direction as the second rock. This way, it'll hit a little deader, so he has to hit it thinner.
Here we go, the flash. And over on top, and just pushes that stone up. Shot rock still belongs to Team Canada.
That's good.
Yep.
Is this ever an out turn?
No. I like solid board there, Mark. Okay. So on the solid side.
Like a 10?
Well, you always like to
yeah.
come out
Okay.
and have that draw weight in your pocket, and made a wonderful draw with his first. That's the back four. This is the second.
Yeah, you almost gave him this one, even though it was tough, because to figure out the first one was the key. It was a team shot. Brad threw it, but they all said 4 to 5 feet slower. The brushers didn't panic. EJ carved this one as hard as he could just to get the line. Weight was dead on.
Nice work, boys.
Skips deuce.
Nice work, boys.
The key shot brought to you by PKT Tires. Growing together, and it brought the Gushu girls to their feet.
Forward.
Yep.
Skip Stone's here in 3.
Gotta go, Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
Right
Gotta
to
go,
it,
Jeff.
Gotta
You
go.
have to go, Jeff.
Really
Jeff
gotta
Walker.
You gotta
Gotta
go.
go.
Keep
You
going.
got it hard.
Come on, Jeff.
Right to it.
Hard.
Come on, Jeff.
Hard. Throw it, EJ. Throw it.
Now rolling it away, and they'll just roll over on top.
Yeah, hoping to roll right over.
Kind of. Probably threw it at the first broom. Was
That's a little bit more manageable. I think it is. Out turn right there.
Sorry, Mark.
Yep. You got it.
Okay. Still, bud.
Out turns. Okay. Pretty much where I throw it.
Okay, sounds good.
This is the benefit of playing in that semifinal. He just got off the ice a few hours ago. Mike knows how much the intern moves in this spot, so he's throwing the out at this because it doesn't do as much. It's more manageable.
Yeah, he's actually said that, didn't he? They're absolutely right. Just a little high side here, not much. I think most curlers prefer to throw the straighter turn when they're trying to make a double.
No.
Yep. Whoa.
No, I can see
Whoa.
it.
McEwen.
No.
Close.
Nothing.
Go.
No.
Curl. Come on.
No. And is it enough? Is it enough? And no, it is not.
Suarez.
Okay.
Take your time, Mike.
I think there.
You do it as soon as you let it go, just a tad outward
top eight,
motion
top
in
four,
a
yeah.
straight spot.
I don't think he's ever taken on a blank. So. What's the speed down this path?
Wrong
say
time in the end to do that.
Similar to your second one last end.
Yeah. Or a hair quicker.
What was the second one last?
14.
Just behind the back line there. Is that slow, eh?
Yeah, you were just behind
It
tee.
was
I
14,
think you
hard
can
dog.
give us a couple feet less than that.
Yeah.
But I feel like when it crosses center, you're going to dig a little.
Okay.
So where is he going with this?
I think he's going over to the far side of the 4-foot, getting a little bit of an angle,
T-line
and
back four.
ideally
Don't
behind the
swing it,
tee line or in front of the tee line. If he keeps it really high,
Fighting for.
Mike's never taken on the double, Joanne.
No, it's too risky.
Right
You give
there.
up
Go
a
ahead, Jeff.
steal if you miss the double.
Go ahead. Straight to your room. Go ahead. We're there. We're there. We're there.
Right here, right
Whoa,
here.
whoa,
Why
whoa,
not
whoa,
even
whoa,
go
whoa,
wider,
whoa,
Russ? Why
whoa.
not even go over the other side
Shot.
Well,
of the 12?
excellent question. Do you want him to draw or do you want him to hit? Right. So
Well, and this also chokes off that right-hand side of the sheet. They threw that side of the sheet on their lead rocks, so they have the best read there. It forces them the other side if they wanted to draw.
T-line on all week, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
They worked at the top of the A-foot. It's that 20 minutes of sitting. It's I don't know why they do it.
dead on will do it, but not by much.
Weight's good. Little light.
Sweet. Yep.
Little bit light.
Yep.
Roll down.
Yep.
Flash.
Clean.
Lean.
Whoa. Clean. Yep. 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 Good shot.
And right to it. And
Go, Mike.
this gets the added little roll to the top 8 to get on the board. But it's his first that cost him forced to a single. 7 times Saskatchewan has won the championship. You think about the Richardsons, and then this is the last one, 1980. As we go back to the Brier in Calgary, the final, Saskatchewan's Rick Folk against Al Hackner and Northern Ontario, and Folk jumped out to a 6-0 lead after 2, and this team never trailed. And in the 10th, he would run Hackner out of stones to make the final 10-6, and Saskatchewan is your winner. And as the trophy says, the last time Saskatchewan has been on the Tankard. So now, can he add to his own folklore? Mike McEwen with a win tonight to end the drought. But he finds himself down 2-1 as we welcome you back. And here in this 4th, it is Guju with last rock, has the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Joe, I told you he was a professional.
Folklore. Wow. Very good, Vic.
Every once in a while, a nut.
It's your championship too, huh?
So the center line guard went up, long by Saskatchewan. And then the first stone from Jeff Walker. You believe he wanted to come in?
Oh, yeah.
So he came up short.
A little heavy. Roll it. A little heavy.
Dan made a nice come around on his second, but Jeff made an even better tap on his. It was fully buried around that high guard. Was able to remove the Saskatchewan stone from the rings.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
Oh, and he even got a little bit of a roll, and very nice and quiet to push it through. Kevin Marsh.
Yep. Curl.
Tons of movement in the spot. You just have to get the speed right.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
And then that little bit of finish. Very nice. Here we go. No fooling around now. E.J. Harnden. Nichols one and drives it by. And where's that going to go? And remains in
A little
play.
too cautious.
Button rock, halfway guard.
I thought you were getting it back.
So I gotta get up from the
Halfway. Yeah.
Said he
Same
was a little
spot.
cautious, Russ. EJ.
Well, they're trying to play the double peel, and the last thing you want to do, 1 point lead and hammer, is to stuff it. So they wanted to get the top one, try to get the back one thin. They just missed it, just overswept it by a lick or two.
Maybe you have to go a bit. You have to go a bit. High half. Go ahead then. Hey, try halfway. Go ahead.
Halfway.
Good.
Weight's good. Halfway.
It's one thing Brad's very good at. He's not
High.
taking any
Yeah, it's really
chances
high.
with his strategy unless he has to.
Here, get over. Gotta go, boy.
We're over. But it's
Yep,
over.
yep. Go. Oh. Okay. Okay. Okay.
You can play the nose now. You got all that yellow? This?
Yeah.
Here?
Sure.
Yeah.
Normal.
Normal weight.
Just off.
Should curl nice.
A little casual with that guard placement there, Russ. I think they needed to make that curl just like another inch, or else this shot isn't there.
No, for sure, and it's so high.
Weight's good?
Yep.
Clean?
Yep.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Stay off that guard. Here you go. You got a chance.
Hard.
Sit.
And will it sit?
Good.
Oh,
That's
look
a good
at
shot.
queuing up to jump it, and it will hang around.
Nose.
Good shot.
Can I make the roll even? Nose is fine. Maybe just nose it.
nose it for now.
Control.
Maybe not with heel, but definitely with
Control. Normal? Sure.
Okay, pick one.
I think control. Control. Yeah.
This is a type of shot at the club level. You see a normal weight hit or maybe more. And it just makes the odds of being successful that much less.
Yes.
Great surface. You got great brushers.
Coming down here. Gotta go to
Daniel Marsh staying with it all the way. Has he got it? No, he does not. And isn't that funny? That's exactly what you would see probably at the club level, right? No, I'm serious because of the ice surface, right?
Yeah.
This is maybe he got it started.
He must have, Joanne. He hit a quarter rock to a third of a rock going the other direction with an in turn. So maybe it's just pointing that a little bit.
Any
slower in
here?
here?
It is a little slower.
Now, just out of nowhere, split this at 3.
How's that look?
And how many times do you
try and
hear
hit about a
in a
third.
post game
I think that's good.
a half shot,
Back line. Try to
a
drop
missed
it.
line call?
Hold on,
Just
Mark.
one or two shots
Do you like
could be the
throwing,
game.
like,
Yeah, at
closer
this
to hack?
level, it can come down to the slightest of errors.
I
And
just I'd want to
that's
get him
that's a
spread
big
out.
error.
The last thing I want to do is just chip this
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like hack.
Yeah, I like just to the hack.
Hack with
Yeah.
a quarter. Yeah.
Okay.
I like this too.
Red's relying on Mark's ability here because you rarely want to throw this through the rings out of the thrower's hand. Then you're guaranteed sitting 2. But what he's worried about is leaving stuff down the middle. So Mark's going to throw more like a hack.
Clean.
If he splits it, they're a long way away from that center guard, which
Always
is
good.
you can chase anything around that long guard.
Yep. Yes.
Walker, here it goes now. Can you split this in?
Hard.
Push it
hard,
and roll it.
Hard on the shooter.
Push it now.
Shooter.
Can you get that one in? And
good
it
shot.
will not go,
Good.
but is it protecting the one back edge of the 8? No, not very
I
much.
was already on it.
But they are sitting 2.
Not bad at all because it protects part of it.
Just more curl, right? Just everything's finishing hard.
Just we have to be on the double. I club double.
Okay.
Knows it. I threw this one and I threw that control weight roll and it did
Control.
curl at the end as well. Remember?
Control it.
Yeah.
So a second chance now, Colton
Good.
Flash.
Yep. Control.
Going to the
Okay.
other side.
Control.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Yep. Whoa. Yep.
With some curl too.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Clean.
Kevin Marsh.
Oh, good.
And they got it this time.
Shot.
So Kevin wears the one glove, 2 gloves for Daniel.
Yeah.
You have to whip it to get it over there. Little roll there is pretty good.
Yeah, roll there would be nice.
You like keeping it up here?
Sure. 10.
Yeah.
Nose hit. Be pretty close for Mike to jump right across 11 feet to get that back Gushu yellow.
Little hard. Whoa. 9.5.
You could roll to the side about a rock. It'd be perfect, but you can't flirt with rolling out here.
Whoa. Whoa. Straight. Straight. Any roll. Roll it.
And
Good.
we'll try to roll it. And Daz maybe half a stone to the outside.
Go, Mark. Good boy. Good shot. Go hard.
Go hard. Good shot.
Go on my last.
Yeah.
I mean, he's probably might try to roll, but
Well, that's fine. Probably, right?
I need to be shot though.
Just roll it right there. Okay. Roll a rock.
I think I need to be shot.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe not.
Or is he
Not.
gonna go around that card? Why not? You can't
Okay.
draw.
Try that.
Sounds good. What do you see in here? It just kind of.
I'm seeing control.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
You can't roll it back in, otherwise he can roll
McEwen
back
went
out
7-1 in round robin and won his pool. And then they crossed over, and you can see what he did in that first 1 versus 2 qualifier. That was against Botcher, 76%. He lost it. And then, look at the numbers since then. 3 must-win games, and he's won them all, and now averaging 89%. Is the call to try and roll over to it?
No, they're actually going to try to stay there. And the decision was, do I roll in to be shot? But that allows Brad Gushu to roll back, and it'll be deep enough there's no double. Or do you just nose it? Then does Gushu stay away from it?
Sit.
Good. Roll in. What? We don't want to roll in.
We wanted to roll a rock.
Roll half. Okay.
I don't love rolling half
I'll
rock.
have one go at it.
Shot, Mike.
I think we have to be nosing that one.
Well, it was a so-so start, as you can tell, for Gushu. Not very happy, 2-2. Really felt in the first 5 games the ice was 5 different surfaces. They also did sharpen the stones a little bit early, and that's when he started to take off, and he got a better handle on the ice, and well, he rolled to a 6-2 record.
Great weight.
10. Well, clean. Yep.
Same thing. Mark's going to wait till they know they're hanging around. Then they're going to brush it at the end as much as they can. Try to roll out.
Whoa. Yep. Roll it.
And again,
Hard.
foul.
Good.
Good shot.
Hey, listen, I guess when you play with somebody this long as
Throw, Brad.
Nichols has, you just
Take it away from
know
him, or
him, Guju, and you can wait that long, right?
Yeah, exactly. And they know the release, they know the tendencies.
Try to roll it beside it. Yep.
Brad's got a fairly soft outturn release compared to a lot of the top
Good call, Mark.
players.
That's as good as I can do to keep
Yeah,
it
I
in
know.
the ring. So.
Going in.
So flat. I don't think the double's available, Russ.
Do you think he could roll in frozen kind of thing, get it behind, get full H or behind that yellow?
Well, let me ask you this too. If he should make the mistake and roll out, that stone on the left-hand side, is that splittable?
Yes, it is. Not easy, but it's definitely there.
So, yeah, maybe roll over, but first thing is to hang around, right?
Yeah, and he's in a bit of a predicament because you play it safe and give him 2 is not ideal.
Final stone, Saskatchewan, Mike McEwen. Team Canada sitting 2, and they're well spread out.
Come on, Flash, come on.
Oh, here we go, Colton Flash leaning on it, really leaning on it. And look out now. Look out now.
Brad,
It's not there, eh?
never like that.
Real tough.
I don't mind the two.
There, I'm just not sure where the ice. I don't mind trying it. It's a similar path to what I played here. Okay, that would have came through it with my draw.
Yep.
Just throw. I need a little bit more weight. I'm going to need back line. Right there.
You like this?
I like
this?
Yeah, I like it too. I like.
Yeah.
I like
Well,
back
Gushue
12.
didn't see it. It was Nichols that spotted it.
And Gucci liked it as soon as he was told about it. With the directional brushing now, these are that little bit easier than they used to be. Back line, maybe. You hate to throw through the rings weight here if you happen to biff right by it, but you do need some speed here. You hit a quarter of that,
Same
to
weight
thick,
as the first end?
thick third type thing.
Yeah, that's probably close now.
The trick is crossing the face. The thrown rock won't go very far, so he needs a bit of speed.
Could McEwen have thrown lesser weight on that, do you think, just to control it?
Yep, he could have.
Good way.
Yeah, whoa, back 12.
What an opportunity
Back 8.
with the
Back
rollout.
12.
Whoa.
Curl.
The split here
Whoa.
for a possible
Back
3.
8.
Curl.
Just back 8.
Harnden with
Back
it.
8.
Nichols calling line. Here we go. Walker's got it now. Bump that one. Oh, you got it in. There it is for 3. What a mistake by McEwen to roll out. This is the Montana's Brier Final from Regina. It's the kind of mistake we haven't seen from Saskatchewan in those 3 must-win games. And so that's a rarity, but it was a huge mistake. Rolling out by Mike McEwen with his last that allowed the split, and 3 goes on the board for Team Canada. As we welcome you back to the Brand Center. So we go to the 5th, 5-1 Team Canada. And McEwen and Saskatchewan from the Nutana in Saskatoon do have the last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Redstone.
Yeah. If he ever did something like that, he's right in front.
So good speed here, eh?
We threw this.
Brad wanted roughly backline or hack on that, and he threw less. And he threw less because he's Brad Gushu. That was a smart way to not miss the shot, but you could not throw enough weight, maybe hack, and if you happen to nose it or flash it, you're getting 1, and that would have been a disaster. So out of his hand, he had 2 because of the right speed, and the boys got it dead on the right spot.
Okay.
Hard mark. Come on, make it 3.
Stop 8. Hard for line.
Hard mark.
I find this, you know, you watch so many of these top teams, it intrigues me about how they manage the proper weights in these situations, and that was the way to throw that rock.
Yeah, and it's just important to have the right broom for that too, though. He was about 6 feet less than what they talked, or 4 feet less than what they talked about, so that could have curled a lot, but knowing his sweepers, he tight iced it. He knew they'd be on him.
I got a little light.
Okay.
I got okay. Did you? Okay. Easy flash. Easy. What do you think? What do you think? Have a look.
Weight's good.
Play the weight.
Top 12.
A little light. Have a look.
It's good. It's good. It's good.
Close. Yep. Whoa.
Line only. Top 12.
Weight's good. Weight's good. Yep. Line.
Little bump. Little bump.
Line. Line. Good.
Trying to keep enough of the red open that you can raise it with some speed, and they did.
Try and make this double peel.
Okay.
Stick.
How much?
2/3.
Like if you stay there, are you in front of this?
Yeah.
Okay. Try and catch the back of it though.
How much?
Half to a thick half.
We'll go thick half.
Yeah,
This is like letting a racing dog out of a cage with EJ. He lives for these.
Whoa, curl.
Mark, you're close.
Curl. I want to touch this over here. Get over it. Okay. Okay.
You know, again, too, this is what we talked about earlier. That game today, for example, when Saskatchewan started with the last rock and scored 3 in the 3rd.
We're right here.
Now they dictate the
I like
play.
that.
And Botcher's scratching to come back. They got another 3 and 7. Now Botcher's still scratching. This is something a little new for the Saskatchewan team.
Yeah, the tables have turned. They didn't have to rely too much on finesse.
Middle one back. Yeah. Pretty good. Make a little pocket. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I like that. Yeah. Then he has to hit this.
He's got to hit it, and then we got the pocket.
Then you got the pocket, right?
I don't know if I love that.
Up for you guys.
I'd rather do this. That was my first thought. Just hit it and roll.
Yeah.
I like this.
What am I doing?
Draw.
They keep changing the call.
Yeah. Straight draw. Back 4.
Okay, so you were fighting 8 foot.
I think the reason they've gone to the straight draw is it's easier to get buried than it is to play hit and roll. And the hit and roll, or by drawing now, yes, there's 2 rocks in the middle, but it's a double. It's an easy double, so it's really 1 rock in the middle.
Close here, T-line. Top 4. Top 4.
That's good. Okay, go then. Hard.
Top 4.
Hard. Gotta go line.
Top 4.
Hard line.
T.
Gotta go line. Hard.
Hard fly.
Hard, buddy. Keep going. Hard. Keep going. Okay. This is light.
Line was perfect. 2 feet farther, that's fully buried.
Give it a little slower. If you get hit and frozen hard. No, I think you're just light.
You're both. Where? Yeah, it was top 4 with sweep. Yeah.
Be careful where the shooter goes. I don't want to leave him access back into that. I'm going to try and catch this fairly thin, I believe, Mark. Even then, I think he's getting access to that one.
I think we just Can we
Play
can't
hack
get to
and
the
get
one on
close
the
to
tee
nose?
line, hey?
I actually don't mind this.
Okay.
What are you thinking?
Okay.
Just play a hack and try to get closer to nose.
Yeah, but I think you're
not-
always leaving them.
Yeah.
Brad?
I don't mind
Where's
that
the
pick.
shooter going? Like, what are we getting rid of if we play it thin?
Well, I think you can get over the top of this and kill that. Come have a look, Mark.
Oh, that's
We'll look
tough.
and see.
Like,
I don't mind the pick on like his second call.
do you ever play it aggressive and if you miss it, you take the one on the...
Well, I think, yeah, that's
Yeah.
how you...
Yeah, try to hit him.
You're just worried about giving him something back?
Well, I just think you go right there, and then he does this.
Yeah.
And he's right there, and he's got these two, and he's probably killing some shrapnel there, and he's got two on a, Christmas tree or whatever you want to call it, right? So, I think if we get rid of that,
I feel like getting rid of that is always...
You're
or
probably
we
you're
try
probably
this and we
doubling
try
out
real
beats.
thin, but then again, we leave him access to get under.
Yeah.
I think the best shot is trying to get this over here, isn't it?
I kinda
And
Yeah,
like
but then
that.
the
counting this one.
shooter stays.
We're worried about
Yeah.
the shooter, so he goes back, and then you can't make a double.
Well, thing is like if you make this now, like if you can make it thin and stick here, he makes the roll.
You're never sticking there, though. It's always going to be
No,
like
you're gonna be
right
on
there.
top.
Do you
of
play
it,
it
but-
thick with weight and a bit of spin?
You could.
And if you...
Or to Jeff's point, we just throw a hack and get as tight as we
Brad's
can.
worried about is if that happens,
I'd hate to feather the front with
All
half.
right,
then
I'll play it
McEwen
smart.
can
Play
make
it,
that
Okay.
Like you don't
and
need
possibly
there,
end
that's
up with
pretty
a red one maybe in this type of area.
Yep.
What's the old adage? At this level,
need to go
it's not
too
necessarily
deep,
what you make, it's what you leave, right? And that's what they're concerned about.
Yep, exactly.
Because somebody at home's looking and going, hey, you're up 5-1, and
How's that look?
you've got stones at the top and button.
I like that.
How
We
bad can it
carve
be?
back.
Well, you're actually right, because I think Mark could have thrown it hard, hit it thin, and got it to slide underneath a little bit. But
Clean.
so they're trying to get almost to the nose, are they now? It could end up leaving that same predicament if they don't get this tight to the top red.
Just hack.
Curl.
EJ Harnden.
Curl. 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 Curl.
Walker.
Curl. Curl. Curl.
There.
Okay.
It's the same problem that they didn't want to have happen with peel weight.
I don't really know that they had a choice, though.
Well, I just thought bullet and something would have.
One splash
Yeah.
everything.
But I know what you're saying. The angles were not good.
Yeah.
Triple now to
Pick
sit
off. Perfect. Yep.
partly Christmas treed.
Yeah, maybe for 2/3.
Yep. Thick half. 2/3. Thick half.
Crowd's really been taken out of it after
Yep.
that 3 to go up 5-1. This could
Hard.
blow the building and the roof off. Here we go. Daniel Marsh, bang, bang, and not quite. So tempered applause.
Couldn't do too much better. A little
job,
thicker, might have got a little more buried on that
Was it jam? No.
red.
No.
No. Not unless you touch the.
You'd have to hit like
Hit the
a
nose.
quarter to jam it or less.
Okay.
Let's try and hit and roll.
Yeah.
Over there. Good board.
Where do we?
No, it seems to be getting a shade, just a hair straighter inside out
Yep,
as the week
it's
goes
good.
along. It could be the
Gotta go,
rocks too.
EJ.
And this is the
Hard, EJ.
straighter of the two turns.
Hard. Hard. Whoa.
EJ Harnden. Now
Yes,
Walker
yes,
late.
yes,
Now
walk,
Harnden
go,
again.
Go, 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 go. Whoa, 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 whoa.
And they rolled it over. How nice. They're covered there. Shot rock.
shot.
Back butt.
10-3, Mark. Good weight.
Really nice shot.
Good shots, Mark. I was just real safe.
Kind of weight.
Because especially when they said it was down, I was hard. Whoa! Yep, yes, yes, yes. What? Go on the roll. Go, 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 go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Good.
Great shot. Good shot. Try to make both.
I think you got to try to make both right now.
Okay.
I think what, just normal?
Yep.
Okay.
Worked out well for Saskatchewan. I think at the doubles, you hit it on the back rock on the right-hand side. You roll to a spot that there is no double for Gushue.
They're just throwing normal.
Yep.
Need to keep their shooter here.
Yeah!
Colton Flash.
Hard!
Kevin on the brush.
Hard!
Daniel out in front and got it and won't spill it far enough. Shot rock still. Team Canada.
Think you can get it under?
And
I
those
think I can, yeah.
tweener shots, I'll
we gotta
call
try,
them,
though.
just not going. Not going the way of Saskatchewan.
Kind of is a bit of a consistent throws with Flash today. He's kind of pointing them. Everything's starting early. Everything's on the tight side.
So the winner of this Montana's Brier will be off to Switzerland and Schaffhausen, not far from Basel and Zurich, to represent Canada. They will also get a berth in the Canadian curling trials for the 26 games pending. They have to finish in the top 6. The purse for first is $108,000. And then, of course, they return as Team Canada for the Brier 25 in Kelowna.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
Really got to go.
Hard!
Mr. Perfect so far.
Hard, you got it!
Really
whoa,
gotta
whoa,
go, Jeff.
whoa,
Whoa.
whoa!
And gears up on top.
Enough space or it goes straight out?
Pointed it in a bit.
And there's the same thing that happened to Flash. Once you get it started, they couldn't hold it.
I think so. I just
Ended
gotta
up
chip it
okay.
down onto that. Right. Just get my shooter over here.
Did you ever put one right here?
You gotta be careful. Like you over curl a hair and it's just a nose and they both go.
Right.
Like I'd have to be like right there.
Right. So when you're talking about this shot, are you talking about like moving this down to?
Yeah, moving it down.
Okay.
It's like a quarter rock hack.
Quarter rock hack.
Quarter rock with half. Just get this down here, right? My shooter over there.
Yeah.
I think that's the shot.
Either that or you chase this one.
That might be a better shot.
I'd be tempted to sit 2 here, I think,
Oh, yeah,
Russ.
thinking like hack.
Yes.
Well, my other thought was you could try
Like that.
roll under with hack on the top
Okay.
one
Oh,
and then
seems-
jam it.
Okay. What are we? Oh, I guess
back line.
I threw that draw here. It looked like it reacted
You
normally.
can hold with a little extra weight.
Yeah.
Yeah, back line. Back line, back 12.
Back line, yep.
Flash offered up an option, but it was only to Dan. They tried to carve by the guard, hit it on the inside, roll buried. And they'd be first and third, possibly both buried. Not much room there, though, is there, Joanne?
No, I don't think it's moving quite enough. Kind of hog line in.
High 14s for
And to that point, this one might not either. Tough to sit 2.
Yeah, they're not throwing it very hard. Just back 12, push it out of the 8-foot.
Hey.
Back
Where's
12.
the weight?
Good. Back
Becky.
12. Back
Yep.
12.
Yep. Becky. Hard. Hard.
McEwen
Back
is
8. Back 12.
first.
Gotta go. Cross it. Yes. Yes. Yep.
Tap
Keep going,
freeze.
keep
Play
going,
the tap
keep
freeze.
going.
Change your mind here.
Yeah, plan B. And rolls it up. They're rolling in, so they are sitting 2 and 3.
Slight.
I think
Not as
so.
quick there as everyone thinks it is.
Yeah,
I like ripping
I
that.
like it too. Okay. Yep, you bet.
Just a little different draw speed tonight compared to this afternoon. Not quite
Is it
as
2/3
lightning
stick up?
fast in the paths that are worn in.
That happens a lot too. You'll say, well, the guy that won the semis got a big advantage because you just played in the sheet. But if the sheet changes, it's a big disadvantage. I like this call because I cannot see anything jamming here. If you hit all of that yellow, you'd still get one red out. It's an awfully good chance to force Saskatchewan to a single.
Like that ice?
Yeah.
Yep. It's not too much for 2/3.
It is on the max side, I think.
Yeah. Okay, I like that better. Yep. 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 Easy. Whoa.
Angle raise for 2. Get them both.
Yep.
Here we go.
Whoa, clean,
Final
clean.
stone.
Yep, yep, yep.
Guju, here you go. Oh, and right around. How's that? That is shooting. Pure and simple. That is great shooting. Gushue said there are Newfoundlanders everywhere, so they're here and cheering in Regina.
Also a bunch of knowledgeable fans that might have been hoping that wasn't made, but they acknowledge how good it was. Do you draw or do you tap?
I think they're playing the tap here.
What would you do? Do you think?
I'd probably prefer the draw, just need half of the forfeit.
Yeah, me too.
They just saw this line though, so
yeah, right.
Lots of comfort for the skip.
It's a draw against 3.
Back 8. Back 8.
Shot rock. Just back of the tee line, edge of the 4.
Hard. Hard. Back 8.
Flash. Daniel Marsh. Boy, they got to go. Here comes that stone. Top 12. Here it comes. Here it comes. And they're over it and on it and rolling and spinning. And how far? And it stops in time. Wow. A hold your breath moment for Saskatchewan. At the break, 5-2 Canada.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Home Hardware, here's how. By Scotties Facial Tissue, unleash the Scotties. And by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Good way.
What an opportunity with the rollout. The split here for a possible 3.
Just back 8.
Ironed with it. Nichols calling line. Here we go. Walker's got it now. Bump that one. Oh, you got it in. There it is for 3. Yeah, I mean, if there's a turning point in that first half, that was likely it, Joe, as we check the numbers after 5, because really they come off a couple of misses.
Yeah, it was a flash from Flash in that end, and then Mike McEwen was trying a long roll. He rolled out, allowing Brad Gushue to make that split for 3. That extra point on the board, that hurts for Team McEwen as they try to come back here. The key comparison here being Colton Flash, just struggling with those hits overall.
The numbers after 5 are brought to you by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada. Nichols at 95, Gushue is 98%. Will he add his name again for a 6th time? He's in control right now. Team Canada.
The Brier is just the most special curling tournament on earth.
The Brier's the show, that's where you want to be.
It means everything. Absolutely everything.
I talked a lot about it being like the Masters.
It's got a lot of tradition, a lot of history.
If you don't know what curling is, you know what the Brier is.
So special to play amongst some of the best to ever do it.
Sliding out on that ice with all the colors of all the provinces is very special.
The Brier crowd is just a little bit different.
This is a childhood dream come true.
It's just, you know, the pinnacle of what we dream to do as little kids.
All you're trying to do is win the Brier, which is everyone's dream.
Everybody wants to win the Brier. To earn that Purple Heart is a massive accomplishment.
The Brier's the ultimate goal as a Canadian curler.
It's the event I look forward to the most all year. There's really nothing like it. Like every time that we're here, that we show up, and it never gets old.
And it all began a week ago Friday with the 18 teams in 2 pools of 9, and Reed Carruthers top of the table there with Botcher and Matt Dunstone, last year's runner-up, McHugh and Guju, and Jamie Cooey claiming the 3rd spot. What a week for him. Only the 2nd time he's ever qualified for the playoffs. Then his brother, of course, Kevin, has never lost 6, and he was down at the bottom. So many wonderful stories, and we thank all the players for their cooperation. Wish them well until next time. So Saskatchewan gets their single, but just the rub and the roll was enough. And as we welcome you back and start the second half, 5-2. And Team Canada once again has last rock. They have the hammer, playing the Yellowstones.
Big time danger now for Saskatchewan. They have to throw the 2 guards, which they've done perfectly. Jeff, again, Joanne, a little lighter than I've seen him do it. Is that by design, you think? Or?
I don't think so. A rock that high in the house for us, it's only in the 12 foot. It almost acts as another guard for Team Saskatchewan.
You got to stay on it. You got to stay on it.
Hard.
You didn't want that one there by design either.
Back 4.
Like if that's going down first, it might slide a little closer to what he's feeling.
I think if we don't sweep that, it might be on the T line.
very realistic chance here to put some heat on Gushue.
Whoa! They're a little hot.
And that's what's been missing.
It's not good.
Yeah, that's just it.
And they just have not been able to pressure him.
Close, but
It's still there.
back 8.
Yeah, and to Brad's credit,
Back eight,
he's
back
made
12.
some phenomenal, precise shots, but they've all been very low risk. The double last end was outstanding, but you couldn't really make it bad where it was going to jam and you weren't going to remove anything. It was interesting that whole way down there saying that this draw of Kevin's was heavy, 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 and it halted on the tee line. So be interested to see what happens to the speed here.
Yep. Whoa. Hard. Whoa. Yep. Yes. Yes. Roll the shooter.
Bang.
Good shot.
Wow, and they tried to roll that shooter away, but my gosh.
Stay on my feet.
Just rolls just off the line.
Sweep it through your legs.
DJ Harnden, my gosh. Look at this. And to be able to make the double, split it around their own center line, top 12.
That close, clean.
Halfway.
Oh, actually, it looks like no halfway.
Close. Halfway. Yep. Line.
Halfway.
Straight.
Line's good.
Halfway.
Just needs to
Keep it
sit.
straight.
Just behind the two Saskatchewan Brushers. Look to the corners. It's really frosting up. I have not seen that at all during the week. We got a massive crowd, a warmer day than we've had all week, and I think that's why some of them are starting to come down. The wear pattern's nice and shiny. Out a little wide, there's a little bit of frost. And the ice makers will tell you, just because you can see it doesn't mean it's going to affect it, but at some point it can.
And they vented this building between the afternoon and the evening. It was as if they took the roof off this place. It was very chilly in here, anticipating the bigger crowd.
Cannot miss it that way.
Okay. So the skipper's upset here. Why you can't miss it that way? What's the point, Joe?
Well, he was going after the double peel.
I do.
And if you miss it anyway, you want it to miss it thin, so at least you get one off. By bonking it, it's as if you haven't thrown if you're Team Canada.
Yeah, these veterans know better than that. There's always human error once in a while.
Just like what is a wasted stone, basically.
Yeah.
Really close. Line's good. Line will be good, guys.
Top
Line's good.
If the ice is getting tricky, that plays to Saskatchewan's advantage. Try to force Brad into looking at a few and making a precise draw.
You could argue there's been 3 mistakes already. One too light, one too deep, and then hit that guard the wrong way.
Look at this. Flash comes around, and the crowd comes alive.
Hard, you got a good one.
Come on, stay down.
Yep. Yep. Oh, curl.
Half to a thick half,
A
Mark.
lot of work to do here for Gushue. 3 guards in the way of 2 reds, and the closest red's going to jam.
Whoa, curl.
Nichols.
Curl, EJ,
Stones. Now Harnden trying to make up. Oh, and he'll run it across the top.
Game on.
Coming apart a little bit here for Team Canada. They have the last rock, but they're chasing.
This is the most shots they've missed in the last 2 games that I've watched them, and they've all happened in one end.
That's right.
I mean, I like the other one, but lock it.
Just lock it, boys.
What are we doing? You like this? Yeah.
Locking it, Kev. Half in the 4, Flash.
Bit of risk here, because if you ever tick or you ever bounce open, I know what they're thinking. Let's think a third one.
We've also seen this path a couple times.
Line's good.
Hair quicker, because they brushed that last one a long way.
Line's perfect.
Half in the 4.
Kevin Marsh. Right. Daniel left.
Small bump. Room. Small bump. Room. Yep. Small bump. Yep.
Here they go. Let's pile another one in there. Here we go.
Let's go.
Really well managed. Like Russ said, 3rd down the line. It's going to run a little bit better. Great communication back and forth the whole way down the sheet.
Yeah.
Sitting 2 at the moment, Saskatchewan, without last rock.
Look at this call. Would not expect this. 3 up with hammer.
You're going to lay it on the corner, are you?
Yeah, because it's 2, I think. Mark's going to try to
Mine's a little tight.
freeze one in there.
Freeze a 2-shot rock, which is on the button or
They're heavy.
anything in the pocket.
It's good.
Yeah.
Whoa, line's okay.
Top button, nestle it into these red ones.
Can't bounce here, guys.
Top
Good.
button.
Top button. Line's tight. You gotta
Walker
go hard.
and
Hard. Hard. Hard.
And
Keep
did
going,
you get
keep
it
going.
there? And are
Good
you
shot.
far enough? Not quite. Still sitting the 2.
Hey, good shot. Good draw.
Oh, high.
Come down a little, eh? Great
What?
shot.
Montana's kind of? Or higher? Well, he's going to be able to chase that, right?
Yeah, like I think we wanted it over here.
Like, but closer to the house or not? Or is he just running it?
Wait, is he running it over top of this?
Well, that doesn't help him much. Does it?
Helps him a little. Where's the...
Yeah, that was Mike's gut, yeah.
You're on the A?
Yeah, I think so.
You
Okay,
could.
hold on.
You
It's gonna
could
be
throw
easier
like
to
a
throw
back
this
line and
100%.
hit a quarter of that top red.
You're on the A, even beside this.
Try to get the yellow behind the tee line, sit
Are we
3.
kind of like in this area?
That,
We got to make sure we.
it looks
Go
close
over
to me.
curl.
Edge of 4, probably. Yeah. It's definitely curl. Like, once
on
it
the
gets
A of
here,
AGI
like,
there.
You don't want to leave him a
Oh, really
hole
high?
though
I think
either.
so,
yeah.
Might be
That's
easier
all.
than having to go out wide and.
So you want to hear more ice then?
Yeah, I think it's. I think that's close. You don't want to leave him a hole either.
Straight
Oh, yeah,
guard
like
here, but it's a
that.
tricky guard because if you're just over the hog line, Brad can get in
I
there.
don't know. I think that's my last resort.
Just touching the edge of the A, we're good.
Out turn. Chisel ours over.
I don't think we did A last.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so Mike, the speed's a little stickier.
So you are coming across
Working a
the
quarter
center
to two,
line to get on the other side to cover the rock that was just thrown.
Yeah, they've decided it's too much curl or maybe getting a little bit frosty out there to go, because they'd have to go out by the boards to make the guard the other way.
This will be a guess on speed as well. Kind of that edge of 4 line crossing the center line.
Hey, line's good. Line's good. Line's good, right here.
They want to be high. If they're tight, they're afraid Brad would run it in.
Close.
Creed, Creed, line's good. Creed,
Little
line's
past you.
good.
So across the
past you.
line.
Right here, right
Hair
here.
past you.
Nope. Don't
That's
leave a
it.
hole. Just clean to stop. Clean to stop.
And they've done the job.
Uneasy double. Good job, Mikey.
You good?
Try to get to, like, you can get to the side of that, can't you?
I don't know if enough to move it though, Mark.
Nice shot, Mike.
Okay.
Maybe.
What's
What
he
else
do
are
if
we
we double?
concerned about him
Charge
playing
this
that?
side.
What's he do if we double peel?
Well, you might.
Yeah.
He might guard just try to- this.
Well, he
Yeah.
might just hit his red as.
Yeah, you might
sideways.
play that right
Yeah.
now. We could guard that right now.
That's what I'm thinking. I think that's all he has.
I think we got to take our medicine. We don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Giving up 2 here, we're lucky.
Yeah.
Mike's got that to sit 3 buried. The in-turn is probably there, but you have to throw a little bit of weight to move the red far enough.
Quick. 14-18.
Yeah, I don't know if that would finish quite enough. You'd have to throw like back 8-ish.
Little less.
I don't want to take too much.
Half. Whoa, next line, guys.
Juju, his
Whoa.
first.
Half. Whoa,
Right now
whoa,
it is Saskatchewan
high.
sitting 2
Higher
without
than
last
half.
rock.
Line's good. Just a little higher in your broom.
Here?
Line's
Yeah,
good.
right there.
Just past it. Line's good, guys.
Just over.
Just shy of
Keep
the red
going.
one, Mark.
Okay, shy of the red's okay.
Line's good. Clean,
there.
clean.
Shy of the red's okay. Okay.
Well, it's really long, Russ. You still couldn't get over
Does he
there.
have anything here?
I think you
Might
can.
give us a steal of 1, right? Or is our top one shot over the back one?
This one shot. This yellow one shot.
So he's probably flying this in like
Yeah.
that.
Do I just throw one right here?
I think you just put one right on the O on Montana's.
Okay.
Yeah. It's got another on this side. You can run this straight through too, but that could give us a bunch if you hit it wrong.
Is that, like,
turn.
does he have anything on the straight?
If he ever hit that just wrong, it gives us 3.
Does he?
If he ran this straight through and hit it on this side, it gives us 3.
Yes. Yeah, he could give us 3 actually if he runs that. Like,
is he gonna draw here to try to?
Well, I mean,
give him that.
does he even have this?
Is this his shot right now?
He might have that. Like it does come in hard.
So just put another one over there.
Make him draw this.
I don't know. What do you think?
Well, I'm just wondering if he has anything on this run.
We could throw
I think it's kind of good
just
for us.
behind ours, and then
Like this could maybe spin off, and then he only gives us one, and this one counts. That would be his only shot, right?
I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave him that if
Mike.
this isn't here.
I don't mind this. We get one right there. It's dead buried, and then this doesn't go anywhere, so you can't play that in.
Make this.
Yeah, try to get in there and sit 3.
Wow.
Try to sit 3.
Wow, that's right. Because it, again,
Walks in there sideways.
It ends up being a
you
guard.
might cue something up here, but it.
I think as long as you get buried around the top yellow, though, it's relatively safe.
Yeah, it is.
14 and a
The
quarter.
high yellow, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So even if he's a little light, I don't think you're too worried about queuing something up as long as it's under cover.
Looks good to me.
Mike's wife, Dawn, has been agonizing all day and yesterday in the 3 must-win games that Saskatchewan McEwen did win. Trying to just grab the little bit of the button to sit 3. Final rock for Mike McEwen.
Okay, line's good.
So pretty wide here. They're going to be proactive on the brushing.
It's close.
Yep.
I said it does really warp in.
Line's good. Line's good.
Flash.
Line's good.
Right.
Line's really good, boys.
And Marsh
Whoa, got a curl.
out in front. Can you grab a little bit of the white?
Curl it.
And is it going to grab enough? Oh, goodness!
Good.
It's so close. It did. It's 3.
Squeeze that out.
Which one, this?
Yeah, red.
It's incredible.
Yeah, it really is. You've played on these type of surfaces. It's a bit dodgy out wider there.
You have to keep your brooms down early to keep the life alive, and then, wow, it's really well managed. Just watch it stop at the end.
And it just grabs enough of the black to sit the 3.
What?
I'm assuming just follow that down, tap it a bit, and concede a 2.
Could you ever play a chisel
How's that for ice? Looks
on
like
the red
Yeah.
Pretty
and
high,
make a
guard.
double?
Yeah, it's too buried, I think.
So
Vic.
back 8. Back 12.
And this isn't easy. He's got to get the speed perfect to catch that curl.
14?
Yep.
Yeah.
14-1 on Mike's.
Okay. 14-1, so 14-1 he was wider. You're in a better path than Mike. You think? I think so. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, taking way less ice than Mike did.
Final stone, and right now, sitting 2 for sure. It looks like
Back
Saskatchewan
line.
is sitting
Clean.
3,
Whoa.
which would tie it.
Back 12. Yep. Whoa. Back 12. Yes.
Still on it here. E.J. Harnden. Now Walker joins him. Got to get it by that one. Oh, they did. Now keep going. What do you got? Get it by that one now, too. They did. And move it far enough. Oh, goodness. Goodness. It looks like they have. They're sitting 2 for sure. And now you look around the edge. You might. And you'll probably put a measure to that.
Boy, it actually wrecked on the top one. If it hits any more of the top one, it's a shot for 4. This red at the top, if it moves the yellow any farther. Wow.
That curled like crazy. It started to go before the hog line. TJ did a great job to just get it by.
It's incredible. Great shot.
All right, guys, let's bear down. We got lucky to give up 2 there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear the crowds saying 3, 3. So from the Canadian stone
Right on the floor.
to the Saskatchewan stone. They have 2. Do they have 3? And it is Canada, 3rd shot. And as Guju said, fellas, we're lucky to just give up 2. It's time to bear down. 5-4, Team Canada. Rachel Homan's last. Fleury getting ready. Fleury getting ready. Oh, goodness gracious, she got it.
Wow. Dominance. That was impressive. Homan was amazing.
It was impressive to watch.
They are definitely clicking this year.
Incredible. They're putting together a historical season.
They just looked like they weren't going to lose a game.
Last week, they just showed everyone who was boss.
She made those run backs with ease.
Run it back, Wilkes. Can you hold it? Got it? You bet you do, and stuffs it underneath.
Really incredible to watch them.
That's one of the most elevated performances from start to finish.
She was on a serious heater They've got a phenomenal team.
The poise and the confidence that that team has right now.
Just think it's awesome for Canadian curling that they're going to be wearing the maple leaf.
Rachel and her team are amazing, especially with the addition of Tracy. I think that just made them even better.
Really proud of Tracy Fleury, Northern Ontario girl.
Just keep the train rolling. You guys are playing great.
Go get him at the Worlds in Sydney.
Good luck and take it home for Canada.
Good luck, Team Oman. Win the gold for Canada.
We'll be up there in Sydney cheering you on. Go Canada, go.
Good luck, Team Holman. They're going to destroy everybody there.
We know you can do it.
And our season of champions moves on to Sydney, Nova Scotia next Saturday as Rachel Holman opens against Anna Hasselborg of Sweden next Saturday, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. That is the Montanas Brier from Regina on this Sunday night. Trophies, medals to be awarded to the winner. And that steal of 2 really changes the complexion. 1 point game. And now Guju once again with Last Rock has the hammer, playing the Yellowstones in 7.
Brad made a world-class shot with a huge assist from E.J. Herndon just to hold them to 2.
Whoa, curl. Whoa, wait. Yes, yes.
Jay Herndon, and he'll get things moving and spilling, and leaves his shot stone covering the 8. Saskatchewan is sitting 2 without Last Rock.
Angles were in Saskatchewan's favor, so that even though they left a couple Saskatchewan rocks in the play, I don't think Brad's too upset about it.
Okay, line's good.
Clean, just clean.
2/3.
There. I think we're okay.
2/3. Easy on the line.
2/3.
Not curling yet. Okay, we're there. Line's pretty good.
We're there.
This looks in.
It's really deep. Oh.
Sit. Nibble it?
It already is.
Okay.
Okay, there's no triple.
Yeah. Even a long roll over here is pretty good.
Too deep, though. You give the team that's bailing a chance to make an offensive shot here. If you ever roll underneath here, you're buried second shot with hammer.
Yeah, if that's a guard, there's no way Brad's playing a shot to sit second shot right now. They'd still be bailing.
Weight's good. Whoa.
People may remember that measure, as we just saw the measuring stick. Turned out to be just 2 for Saskatchewan, not the 3 to tie. Walker.
Whoa.
And roll it. No. Push it through and sit right there.
Yep. Okay, hold on a second. Oh, it's a guard all day, Kevin.
Well, he's gonna.
Yeah, they didn't really lose a 2-foot run.
Okay, so what do you boys, let's dial the weight in.
Halfway.
Yeah, I know, but like it's a little bit.
2 big over curls for EJ.
Yeah. Okay.
One last end, he bonked a peel, and that one they were looking to roll behind the corner.
Whoa! Light though.
Colton Flash.
If you're over, just wait. Just clean. Halfway at best. Halfway's all we want.
Curl. Halfway.
Curl, guys. Gotta go wait. One. Curl. Just curl. You got a good one. Curl. You got a good one. Curl, Dan. You got a good one.
Come on, Dan.
Got a good one, fellas. Kevin.
Stop. Never stop.
Dan.
Stop. Never stop. Keep going.
Still on it.
Keep going. Keep going.
And they'll just get it across to plug that hole.
Good shot.
Well managed. They thought light out of Colton's hand. They wanted to jump on it, but they said just wait a second. They didn't want to kill that line early.
What's that?
What are you seeing? Say, which one are you seeing?
Lots of curl in the intern if you want to try that.
I don't love the stagger. Like, even if you make that and he goes here, we're still in trouble.
Yeah. You ever chop?
What's
Split them
that?
on? You ever split them on?
It's going to be hard to get them both to count that. I think if we're going to do it, we do this.
Okay.
Or you...
Like that.
Okay.
Whatever you're seeing, Mark.
3/4?
I think this is definitely the safest call. One up with.
Yeah, I'll keep my broom down so it doesn't jump.
Try to make the double peel here. You might even get lucky running the yellow one that's a foot short into the ring somewhere.
Clean. Yep.
Mark Nichols.
Yep, gotta go. Gotta go.
Walker picks him up early. Run it back. And
take a shot.
We'll open up that center line. A little stagger now to work on that intern side.
Good shot.
Gotta go.
Hard.
Whoa. Take a shot.
A little more weight, eh?
frost is starting to become a factor across the sheet. You'll see those peels will start to curl more, and the sweeping becomes less effective. You're not able to hold it quite as straight.
2/3.
Did your team ever talk about how to defend that? Maybe a little more rotation or more ice?
Open up the broom a little bit. And then also keeping a broom down on everything, because if your broom's off, you'll see rocks jump. If the broom's down, usually you can manage it.
Good point.
Line's good. Yeah, curl. Curl. Good, 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 good.
Shot.
16-4 on that one.
Changing gears now.
Want to be top buttons?
Yeah.
14.
Similar weight as last end?
Same as he.
Yeah.
Okay.
So times, they say, Russ, are the same. If the ice is changing, will in fact this time be the right time?
Well, yeah, good point. I think they said same as last end, and last end I believe slower than it was earlier in the game. He will not be heavy here.
You got room. Line's good. You got room. What a curl.
Mark nestled a good one in there last end, so he'll have a good idea of the speed.
Look at where it is and where it's going. And they took a lot of ice, and it did not bend. It's somewhat underneath, showing a little corner. They are the shot rock.
It's pretty good, though.
Great weight.
Good weight.
Again, to be repetitive, it's a little straighter on the outturn side. I think if you took that much ice on the intern side, it would have hooked in easily.
Sure, good. A little too much ice, I think.
Listen to the crowd. They know they've got, Saskatchewan has got Team Canada on their heels right now. Stealing 2 to get within 1 as we play here in 7.
You're right, probably just maybe not a rock.
It'll go in at the end.
Tough to get to the nose here.
Like that ice?
Yep.
I think so.
Yeah.
Looks good to me.
It's good.
Close.
Clean. Where are you?
Back 4, back button.
Please.
Yep. Back 4.
Yep.
Yep. Back 4.
Yep. Yep.
Flash, never off.
Whoa. Girl.
Now helping it over. This is where Daniel Marsh comes in. Got to help this over. Help it over. Get to the nose. Push it back. Oh, yes. They push it far enough. And just like that, Saskatchewan sitting 2.
Perfect weight.
Curl, Dan. Curl. Come on. Go.
Got by fairly easy. Just beautiful. Downward motion to get enough curl there.
And just the right weight too, Russ.
Yeah.
That was swept most of the way to make that.
So run it back. Try to open things up.
Yep.
Kuju, his first.
Yep. Hard, EJ. Hard, you got it.
Hard.
Hard, EJ.
Have you got it? Have you got it? Run it back. Oh, and they stuffed it. They'll get rid of 2.
Shot.
And it's a much different looking center line. And house now.
Just a phenomenal result there.
As good as we can do, I think.
If you ever planted that on the yellow one, left to center guard, he can breathe again.
They've got room to work with now. Even if this come around is made perfectly, he'll have the button.
Yep.
Right button. I think the speed should be the same as what you did. Just watch it in. Once it gets in the middle, it will come down, but
Sounds good.
tighten the ice. I think we can go a little more than that. But
Okay. Yeah.
Probably the best Brad Goose you could have done there. That could have gone ugly.
how's that look?
That looks good.
Looks good, Mike.
Yeah.
A hair tighter, and I'm just not sure. Normally late in the game, but it's only the 7th end. It might be a hair slower, but there might be less frost here down a tighter
Line's
path.
good, boys.
I added.
Okay. Line's good.
Oh, good.
Full 4.
Clean.
Gotta be a room.
Nothing yet from Flash or
Line's good.
Dan
Probably
Marsh.
a curl. Curl if you can. We're there.
If you go deep, that may be a break.
Curl!
And underneath they go. And finally it finishes to catch the top of the button, sitting two.
It was perfect weight, though. I didn't want to leave a double either off the other one.
This is the same shot.
There's a
Are you
double
throwing
here.
less weight or same?
I'll throw around the same.
Just on the line.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, no kidding, Vic. It's a thin one, but Brad will try to protect it. If he gets it thick, it's not that bad, but that's for two.
One shot? We're talking one shot here.
Yeah, they got a little caught there. They wanted to bury it, but if you bring that deep, then Brad would have had a double off the side red.
Wow. As we say, you know, just so finite, everything. Missed line call, rock position. That stone now has Canada in a spot to possibly get two.
Whoa, touching the line's perfect. Hard. Gotta go. Touch the line.
Here we go. Got it. One. Yes. Sit down to two. My goodness. Where did that come from? It was an in controlled by Saskatchewan. And on the final stone comes just that little bit deep for two. There are twos, and then there are twos, and that was a big deuce scored by Team Canada when they were rattled to the core after giving up a steal of 2 and 6. Brad Gushue with the run back, and then McEwen with a little shot that's too deep, and Gushue makes the double for 2. Welcome back to an exciting Montana Brier final from the Brand Center in Regina as we go to the 8th. 7-4. It is Team Canada leading, and Saskatchewan has the hammer playing the Redstones in the 8th.
Kevin was yelling carve as that was coming in Lorang's, and you know, rightly so. They didn't want to get it too deep and set up an easy double. Brad had to earn it, and he did, but his first one was a phenomenal effort because it could have been really bad if he jabs it on the back Canadian rock.
Real tight.
Yeah, room lane. Okay. Whoa, like room lane. Mark, go.
Little short of that.
Keep going.
Short of that.
Yeah, we need curl, bud. Come on. Oh, you can get out of it.
You got it. Keep going.
Come on, you gotta go, boys.
Oh, Mark.
You gotta go. You gotta get it to the line, Mark. Right to the line.
Oh, if you can get it to the line. And not quite.
Great weight. Good weight.
Hack. Yep.
Okay.
Stay close, Flash. Yep.
As well as Team Gushue's playing, it's a grind. You know, they've been tested the last 2 or 3 ends.
Easy. Slow down.
Weight's pretty good.
Yep. Easy hack. Yep. It's good.
5-2 at the break. 7-4 now as we play in the 8th.
Whoa. Yep.
And can you roll that under your own? And they do.
Hard.
And not quite out.
Good shot.
Those guards that were put up, I mean, as we said earlier, we've seen that from the Saskatchewan team. Their placement, Joe, to my mind, seems a little tighter. They're just getting them a little bit more towards center line. That for a reason, you think?
Yeah, I think because when they're that much closer, they can angle them into the forefoot if they can make a freeze on the yellow top 4.
And runs it by, and then gets a little bounce off their own to cover the shot rock top edge of the 4.
Oh, man.
Never got out to it. Okay, let's go now.
Yep, that's the play. It can get to the middle pretty easily.
Still like a little sticky here, or we sweep some of that in?
Seeing that run back tight to EJ rolled over and kind of blocked off an out turn around the red. Could go wide side, but that's getting a little bit frosty out there.
Close.
Hey, let's go.
Little tight.
Gotta go then.
Little tight.
Weight's good.
Top 8.
Gotta go.
Top 12.
Little bit tight.
It's the guard.
You get it in?
No.
Whoa, then.
It's the guard.
Yep. Can we bounce it?
Yeah, barely.
Whoa.
No, we're not.
Yep. We're gonna hook it.
Oh, you are. They're overlapping them. So staggered guards now covering shot rock.
That's trouble.
Yeah, roll aggressive. Feel like here. Thinking here.
Thinking, yeah.
There. Okay. Keep the broom down, and it shouldn't jump on us. How's that look?
Think it'll curl.
Yeah, it will.
Nice message from Jeff Walker. Keep the brooms down. I don't think it'll jump, because otherwise the guy in the hack might overthrow it thinking it's going to take off.
On the hard side. Yep.
You want to stop this one under the stagger too on the roll, Joe?
Yeah.
Hard each.
10. Hard, EJ.
You gotta go.
Hard, EJ. You gotta go.
Hard, you gotta go.
Harnden.
Gotta go. Go.
Save it, roll it, and crawl up the back, and then just showing if there is any kind of hole there.
Holy moly.
It's just that much tight.
Just a little tight.
Yeah,
solid too, but it's good.
I figured.
Gave it a run. I like it. I like it.
I think so. Try to get them all moving.
So there again is understanding the tolerance.
7/8. Even on the nose almost.
He admitted he was tight, but it was for a good reason.
High. Just slightly.
Okay. Make some noise here, bud.
And he knew it, and the skipper knew it.
Yeah, dead on would have given Team McEwen a double to sit buried. Now they got to work really hard.
Nope.
Colton Flash looking to make some noise.
One.
And they'll get one. Okay. And it finally spills. Does open up shot rock, however.
That works.
Right
but
there,
again, we're getting into that situation we faced earlier, Joe. This is a This is an end. Saskatchewan has the last rock,
Just,
but they're chasing.
half the 4 foot's
The
pretty good.
play's being dictated by Team Canada.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, and it's just execution a little bit in the ends where Saskatchewan has had hammer. That light come around was just a disaster for them. They get that in the rings. They're sitting 2, one of which is buried. It's a different end.
Top 4. Okay, line's good. Top 8.
Go ahead then.
Top 4, weight's good. Whoa, room.
Line's
Sliding
good.
nice. Right on my broom, line's good. I think we're there, sliding nice. It's curling, yep. Made a big move there, guys. Okay. We're half 4.
We're still there.
Half 4. Whoa. Overcurling a bit, just full 4, we're there. Whoa. Yeah, half 4. Yep. Half. Whoa. Sit. Great shot.
Great shot.
Yeah. Great shot.
Yeah, good work.
Has he not left a double?
It's very thin, and the shooter's long gone.
Okay.
Which is good news for Team Gushue. You better make it.
Golden flash. Going to get something. Has he got any of it? Oh, goodness, just a little bit. Squirts one right underneath. And now they are sitting 1, 2, and 3.
Throw.
Same
Like,
spot.
Brad,
Half 4.
No, I think we can get this right into the top
This
of the
one was 15 and a half.
So you're like 14.
Like, I think 50, like, it's getting a little better.
What's the speed here, Jeff? 14.3 to tee. Still that slow, eh? Yeah. Let's wrap this, get it.
You guys thinking
top
like
of the
14
button.
and a half?
Yeah.
14.3, 14 and a half.
I like that.
Brad?
A little bit more. No, go back. Same spot's good. No, let's get it right into the top of the button. Jeff. If the line's good. Sure.
Skip stones.
Yep.
In 8.
Half 4.
Gushue's first.
Top 8.
Has one. Sunk.
You're holding the line out.
Behind staggered guards.
Hey, line's good. Top 4. Wait, don't we, guys? Room.
Easy.
Top 4.
Whoa.
Wait's
Good.
perfect.
Jeff.
14.3. It's got to curl.
Curl, Jeff.
Walker
Curl.
trying to help it curl.
Keep going. Curl.
Stay on it, and he'll draw a top button to sit 2 underneath.
Great weight.
4 in total without last rock.
We switched that sweeping. I think it's good.
Oh, yeah. I think you tapped that back.
What did he do there, switching the sweeping? What was that?
We're still trying to hold it straight coming in. I think they're
14.3.
trying to get it to curl a little more, I thought.
Curl,
Jeff.
A little earlier.
Curl.
Keep going.
Curl. Keep going.
But what a spot join. You can hit a little bit of this left-hand yellow, but it just auto jams.
Yeah, it was a little deeper than he wanted it to be. Mike McEwen's going to take the chase on here.
Wouldn't you try the shot that Flash just ticked? Is that available still, or is there not enough showing?
I don't think there's enough showing.
Okay.
And again, the shooter rolls out.
All right.
Mike can get to nose here and tap it back out of the 4 foot to sit shot. That yellow might be accessible for Brad, though, if this is made.
Yep.
Mike McEwen, his first.
Clean it. Back 4. Clean. Back 4. Close. Yep. Back 4. Yep.
Boy, look at Flash go.
Yep. Whoa. Yep. Back foot. Back 4. Yep. Back 4. Girl.
Now helping it over. Dan Marsh.
Girl.
And to it. Yes, he is. Pushes it back, and it'll sit now. Center line back 8, but shot rock for the moment does belong to Saskatchewan.
Yeah.
They've done a lot better. Just got by pretty tight. Just 2 feet lighter, possibly get a little more curl. Brad can see a bit of this red.
Yeah. What do you got of it? A third? Yeah. Quarter?
Just didn't quite get to nose.
What do you got, Brad? A third or a quarter?
About a third.
So Gushue with the advantage statistically and on the scoreboard. The player numbers are brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. Is this to tap it through and sit right there, or just rip it?
Just rip it out.
Curl. Clean.
Walker.
Good.
Harned
Yep,
it.
stand it.
You're good.
And go it does. They'll lose their one at the back,
get
but
rid of
they
that.
have
Good
one
job,
undercover sitting. Top 8, sitting 3 in total.
Wanted to try to get rid of that.
Okay.
That was a good one.
I was just wanting to make sure I got rid of the red.
Oh, I knew that was. Yeah.
Okay.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Should be about 14 and a half or so out here.
Yeah, as long as you get it running, it'll be 14 and a half.
All
Yeah.
day running.
All right, how sketchy is the ice now as we get ready to... He's got to draw a piece of the red against 3.
I think, Joanne, they've thrown enough down here. It's kind of back up to speed.
Another run. I think we still got to get
Hey,
it.
let's
That's
get
good
boys
run.
right on the tee.
Yeah, we
That
still
should
got to
run.
down, I think.
Should be good.
Get
Get
down.
track here. Should be good.
His
Line's
10th
good.
draw, and they've all been out turns, and he needs, McEwen needs a piece of the 4.
Come on, Flash.
Flash.
Yeah,
And Dan Marsh need a little bit of 4. A little bit more. You need the 4, fellas. And you got it. Still Guju by 2. Coming down late stages of this year's Montana's Brier final. The great Hec Gervais, the MVP trophy named in his honor, will be awarded as well. Team Canada leads at 7-5. Saskatchewan with just the single as they managed to drag it to the top 4. And Now Team Canada again with Last Rock playing the Yellowstones here in 9.
You gotta go.
Oh!
Okay.
And they'll kill their own.
Okay. I didn't think I could get mine.
Good, Jeff. You okay with him chasing if it's top 4?
You think?
You okay with top 4? I just think he'll be able to chase it with it being that high. I think you want to get something here.
Yeah, but he's gonna peel is my only thought.
Well, he's obviously gonna try to rip at it.
You like here?
If he's chasing, I think we're okay with it.
Yeah, you want to make it longer, right? Because he's gonna try the double peel.
Yeah. Top 4.
Okay.
Top 8 even.
Russ, you think that Saskatchewan has to do some gambling here?
Oh, no question. They just keep throwing guard after guard after guard. Maybe not even draw till Mike's last one.
It's clean. I got close.
Line's good.
Top 4. Line's good.
Top 8.
Top 8.
Line's good.
Top 12. Top 8.
Give up a single here is you're not done, but to get your 3 and then steal. So I think
Line's
what they'd love to do is steal here,
Make the line perfect.
steal 10, and then it's game on in 11.
Whoa, no.
And around they go.
Fortunate part is Dan's second one was buried, but it was nibbling the rings.
Yep.
E.J. Harden.
Clean. Good.
Straight peel, and they do.
Shot.
Yeah, high half. So we can't make a double.
By
Halfway.
contrast,
Yeah.
Joe,
They're running that same
if
track.
Saskatchewan has to gamble, does this Team Canada get very conservative here and really not take chances?
Yeah, they'll just keep peeling, and even a score of 1 here would put the game away. So they want to make sure that they keep everything as open
Line's
as
good.
possible.
Halfway. Whoa. 2/3. Line's good.
High half.
Halfway.
Half.
Yeah, half.
Play the line.
Line's good.
Halfway.
Halfway's good on this track.
Okay.
Just gotta stop.
Feet in a bit.
Yeah, I
Just
don't want
gotta stop.
it too tight. It'll twist.
Pretty good. Halfway.
Good.
Again, just a little flick of the brush head, just get rid of it.
Yep.
Clean.
Clean. Good. Shot.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have the same quick feel as it did the last time going this way, in my opinion, Dan.
What's up?
Not
Same
quite
spot's
as-
good.
14 and a half. Last time was like 15.
Yeah.
So it's slowing down a bit, Joe, is that what you're saying?
Yeah, so we said last time he threw it,
Yeah, I think if it's
it had a quick feel to it and not the same now. You'd expect that. It seemed like they were losing a few paths in the 6th then,
Yeah.
so now we're in
Halfway high.
N9.
High half.
Whenever this happens, as the thrower,
Just go for high half.
you never want to overcompensate though. So you want to make sure you use your sweepers, because the worst thing Colton could do here is be a tight guard and leave a short run. A little bit light here is fine. So you're always thinking about tolerance, especially when the conditions get a little challenging.
You're straight here.
Yeah.
Just where I throw it, like an inch
Yep.
curl.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. Clean it. Yep.
Yep.
You don't want to lift hard.
Hard.
That's too thin for that.
They've been perfect on the peels.
Good draw.
I was kind of thinking the same thing.
Dan, do you want to grab
whole
this
way?
one? Yeah, I was swept the whole way, Flash.
Yeah.
2/3 on this one.
Yeah.
Colton Flash.
Clean.
I got better.
Green.
Still light.
Halfway.
Hit it down.
Go.
Hit it for line.
Are you sure?
Green.
Hit it for line.
No, line's fine.
Okay, line's good.
Halfway.
Yeah,
2/3. Halfway. Halfway. Halfway.
Keep it straight.
Halfway.
It's gonna overcurl if anything.
Still halfway.
Just halfway.
Past half.
Oh now. Oh now. It's good. It's perfect.
And to cover shot again.
Yeah,
So
that's a great shot.
listen, as well as the peels have been made, the guards thrown up have been terrific.
Yeah, we talk about that all the time. With this much finish, that's an art in itself. Mark knows he's got a good chunk of this. He might go off, try to get onto that corner there.
Throw, Mark.
Draw.
Medical timeout.
Yeah, certainly not.
See, when I squat in the hack, when I squat down on EJ's, I felt something pop on me.
Uh-oh.
It's like 14-6 to T.
In this drop?
Knee,
Yeah.
hip problems he's had for sure. He's grimacing a little bit.
A lot of rocks. 10 in games, the practices between some of the games.
That's pretty high.
Line's good.
Like really
hair
light.
tight. Hair tight.
Really gotta go.
Hard dead.
This is in an inner track early.
In the really tight stuff.
They'll be lucky to get it over then.
No. Wow.
Oh. Hey, Mike.
All good.
I don't know if we want to know. If we want to roll, right?
I think you just try
Might be
this.
better to roll over that way, would it? He might be able to go behind the yellow.
Do you want to go out, turn, cross the face?
Sure. Yeah.
Like, wait.
So the winner will go on to Switzerland, Schaffhausen, to wear the maple leaf at the World Men's Championship. They'll also, if you can finish in the top 6, earn a berth in the Canadian curling trials leading to the Italy Olympics. 108,000. And then, of course, coming back as Team Canada next year at the Montana's Brier in Kelowna. That hurts. That really does hurt Saskatchewan.
Great weight.
Whoa. Heavy board.
He just caught that inner line early and had no life to it.
Heavy board. Yep. Yep. Hard.
Right on the nose.
Okay.
Was looking for the roll, bangs it on the beak instead.
Commit to one or the other earlier.
I don't mind, man.
Great weight.
I think you've got to draw around this now. They were hoping to roll somewhere.
If he makes it, it's game over, but he misses it, it's at least a steal, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to go middle?
Yeah.
Then my right knee. 9-6.
Yeah, we'll try.
A little bit can.
See where it is?
Same shot.
Yeah. See where he goes.
You could get this fully buried and be back button, back 4. You want to leave some space, assuming that Brad Gusha will play the run back.
So,
Mike.
So around they're going?
Yep.
Right now, shot rock center line, top 8 foot. Final stone here in 9 for Mike McEwen.
Okay, line's good. Go for back 4, boys.
Close here.
Back 4. D-line.
Flash.
Come on, then.
Yep.
Gotta go. Come on.
And Daniel Marsh. Gotta go, fellas.
All you got.
Need to be shot, first of all. Gotta get it there for shot.
Come on. Hard.
Come on.
Really big scrub. Really big.
Come on.
And they'll get it there. Wonderful to save it. Catching the top of the button.
Let's go, Mike. Hey. Go, Flash.
Flash knew right away that was not going to carry to the back 4.
And he jumped all over this as soon as Mike let it go. That's what saved this rock. It kept it straight enough, gave it enough life, just squeaks it by.
Now something he hit here under his breath.
Your last one is 9-6. Yeah, I know.
Gusha is being bothered right now by something in his right knee.
I think we can. Okay.
So push leg.
Whoa,
Here we go.
Clean.
Short run back. Can you
Clean.
score a couple here?
Yep.
Yes!
Hard.
Harnden trying to hold this up for them now. Just a little short little run back. Clean it. And there are 2 more. And it's a win and a 6th Canadian championship for Brad Gusha.
Oh, boy. Oh, way to go, man.
Make the final 9-5. Number 6 for Gusha, Nichols, Walker, and number 3 for E.J. Harnden.
job, man. Way to go, man. Woo! Yeah.
They started well, led it 5-2 at the break, got a little sloppy, a little shaky, 6 and 7. But then they regained their focus and have now won for a 6th time. And so this is what they do. They tie Randy Ferbey for 6 wins. Remember, Ferbey had 4 as a skip, 2 playing with Pat Ryan. And this is also the 3rd straight for Gouju, which ties him with Ferbey when he won in 01, 2, and 3. With Caleb Flaxey as his dad makes his way down to the ice level. They really did play well. It was an interesting start. As they said, the ice first 5 games was 5 different surfaces, but once they figured it out, they were unbeatable, and they win a 6th, Brian.
Vic, thank you. Brad, congratulations. Your 6th championship of all time. You tie the great Randy Ferbey. Your teammates tie him as well. What does this one mean to you back in Regina, a city that you've had some luck in?
Wow, 6 is incredible. For a long time, I wondered if I was ever going to get 1. And to have the run that we had over the last 8 years is incredible. And, you know, great team. This was awesome this week to be back in Regina and win a 2nd one here. This feels pretty good.
Your first one in St. John's, and you battled so hard for that one. Do you feel maybe that set things off for you playing free and now one of the greatest teams of all time?
Yeah, the pressure that we felt that week made everything easier. So coming into today, I felt really good. I just wanted to enjoy the moment in front of a great crowd, and I knew they were going to be cheering hard for Saskatchewan, and rightfully so. But I just wanted to enjoy the atmosphere, and it was great. I think the fans here were special. Thank you, guys. And yeah, it's a cool moment.
When you look back at this team in particular, EJ, it's exciting, it's his 3rd, but you and Mark go a long way back. And when you look back, I remember you wrote that essay to yourself, I just wanted to get to the Brier and win 1. What does it mean, those relationships and all that hard work, your family, it takes a village, right?
Yeah, you know what, we're on the road so much and we spend so much time together that you have to enjoy that relationship. And certainly Mark and I have been together for a long, long time and know each other probably better than anybody. And he's been kind of my right hand through all of this. And what a great player, great guy. And he made some big shots this week.
Your 2nd win in this city, and obviously, you know, they were rooting for Saskatchewan, and what a run from Mike. But just talk about maybe the whole vibe in this final.
They deserve it. I've known Mike for a long time, and you know, he's an incredible player. And I said to him after the game, he was the best player here this week. He was so awesome, and you know, our game plan was just not to give him those angle raises for 2 and 3 that he was making all week. We wanted to keep it simple for him, and you know, I think our team executed. But boy, you know, not only Mike, I think Colton, Kevin, Dan, what a week, impressive week, and congratulations to them.
6 titles, and you're still young, man. You got a lot of runway. Congratulations, and good luck as Team Canada.
Thanks, Brian. I appreciate it.
You know, you think about it. You go back to 2001, St. Catharines, the junior there. Newfoundland Labrador, Brad Gouju. Who did he beat? Mike McEwen in that Canadian junior final. And he wins a 6th on this Sunday night in Regina. Family celebrates again.
The 2024 Montana's Brier is proudly presented by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. By Kruger Products, the softest and strongest supporters for over 40 years. By BKT Tires, growing together. And by PointsBet, the official sports gaming partner of Curling Canada.
Well, how well did they play? 97% as a team, which ties their own record from 20. Brendan Botcher, 21, and Kevin Martin in 2009. When you look at the game story, they really were in control that first half. Got a little sloppy in 6, giving up the steal of 2, but they found themselves again. And a 97% game from Guju. And really, Mike McEwen had no answer through 8 and 9. The game story brought to you by Montana's Barbecue and Bar, Canada's home for barbecue. And now for a 6th time to make the dream walk as a champion. Caleb Flaxey, Jeff Walker, EJ Harnden, Mark Nichols, and Brad Guju from the Remax Center and the St. John's Curling Club. Repeating as champions from here in Brant at the Brant Center back in 2018. Dad Ray, seen them all. What a run, my goodness.
No
Ross, what do you think about it? 17 and what they've done since then.
And as Brad just said in his interview, it didn't look like it was going to be multiples, but 17 with that unbelievable draw they made by a couple of inches, it opened the floodgates.
To present the medals, Keeper Awards, please welcome Tatum Gardner, Director of Marketing, AGI, to the bronze medal winners for Team Alberta Boccer.
Out of the Glencoe Club in Calgary, their coach, Paul Webster. Never stopped rushing. Brett Gallant, just a couple of, we said missed calls, line calls, maybe some brushing errors, Joe.
Yeah, the team was not far off. They had such an outstanding week. Lots of great things to come for them.
And Brendan Botcher, this is an 8th appearance for him, and he's had medals in 7 of them. Number 1 team in our country, number 2 in the world.
The Honorable Scott Moe, Premier of Saskatchewan.
Goes out in the semifinals.
To the silver medalist, Team Saskatchewan.
From the Nutana Curling Club in Saskatoon. I think he had a big effect on this team, Brent Lang. Pat Simmons, of course, a 2-time Canadian champion. Knows what it's like to play at home in a Brier. Opened up 0-3 and ended up 5-6. The Marsh brothers, Dan and Kevin. They can only get better with Kevin learning a little bit more about Mike McEwen and how he throws and reading the ice, and Colton Flash. And Mike McEwen, my goodness. He'll be disappointed, but it can only build and lead to better things, you would think, for Saskatchewan. But again, 44 years and still no repeat since Rick Folk in 1980.
And now, to present the gold medals and Keeper Awards, Yanni Pautis and Mark Zazansky from Montana's Barbecue and Bar. To the gold medalist, Team Canada. To the coach, Caleb Clarkson.
Of course, he has a couple of Briers out of Northern Ontario. Jeff Walker, tireless. E.J. Harnden on the brush. A 3rd for him, 2nd with Guju, 1 with his cousin Jacobs. Brad. And that ability that Nichols has in knowing everything about Guju and his deliveries. For a record-tying 6th time, he, Nichols, and Walker to tie Randy Ferbey.
To accept the trophy, once again, please welcome the 2024 Montana's Brier champions, Team Canada!
Congratulations, Team Canada. And they will be Team Canada again at the World Championships in Switzerland. This year, for the 6th time, the Brier came back to Regina. Saskatchewan is curling country, and the Queen City was a wonderful host. 18 teams from all parts of Canada battled it out, all hoping to become our national champions. If you only watched the final weekend, you'd probably think that this Brier followed a very familiar script. The teams that found the podium are some of the very best in the world, and that's what normally happens at a Brier. But this time around, some of the best stories were written by teams that most thought didn't have much of a chance, teams that were here just to fill out the field. Thunder Bay's Trevor Bonneau was skipping in his very first Brier. He had dreamed about doing this his whole life. Here in Regina, his dream come true, and then some His Northern Ontario team won 5 games, beating some of Canada's very best and showing the country that he very much belonged. Prince Edward Island's Tyler Smith was playing in his 4th Brier. In those 3 previous appearances, he'd only managed to win a total of 4 games, but things were different this time around. You see, here in Regina, he won 5 times and barely missed a playoff spot and showed the curling world that he too belonged. It was no surprise to see the name Cooey near the top of the standings, but this time around it was younger brother Jamie that held that spot. His team from the Northwest Territories made the Briers' final 6 and showed everyone what you can do if you believe in yourself. Here in Saskatchewan, this year's Brier reminded us that there are great teams from all parts of our country, all across Canada, from coast to coast to coast. Our sport is in great hands. In 9 days, March Madness will reign south of the border. It's a tournament known for its underdogs, its upsets, its Cinderella stories. Up here, north of the border, our March Madness has just come to an end. And with that, it's time to say goodbye to Regina. We want to thank the organizing committee, the volunteers in particular. I say it all the time, and I say it very truthfully. These events do not happen without you, the volunteers, and we thank all of you for looking after us with the hot water and honey and everything else. We want to thank all the players for all their help and cooperation. When we ask them for interviews, they're always right there. To our wonderful crew, thank you. I know it's going to be a lot of work, tearing it down, then setting it up when we join you again in Sydney. And to you, the viewers, thanks again for being always there for us throughout our coverage. And it is now off to Sydney, and Rachel Holman wearing the maple leaf, and look at this, she opens up against Anna Hasselborg when we join you next Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And so now for Joe and Kathy, Russ, Brian, and our marvelous, our wonderful crew, we thank you for being here this entire week in Regina. And congratulations again to Team Canada and Brad Gushue for another Canadian championship. So till we talk with you from Sydney, stay well, take care of yourselves and each other. And thank you for joining us, the Montana's Brier, on Canada's sports leader, TSN.